Now, there's a topic that I'd like to get off my chest. So, if you saw my last video, yes, I am officially done with Google Chat. And if you're wondering why I got kicked out of VT Queen's chat 3 times, well, let me tell you. This all started back in December 29th in a chat known as VT Queen's Kingdom Castle chat. I decided to roleplay as Napoleon from the Animal Farm franchise. So I had Napoleon saying, "What is going on?" And one of the users saying, "We're just having a little fun." But I should have had Napoleon saying, "Okay, that's a bit odd, but I accept. Continue on, please." I instead had Napoleon saying, "Enough with the silliness." But saying that made me cause a big drama to the chat. So, yeah. And that made VG Queen, Dom, and Kadem to ban communism here. And one of the users told that Animal Farm is actually based on the story of communism. Yeah, I made a huge mistake. But during New Year's January, I've done something dumb, which was, oh boy, I had to talk about this one. Interrupting people. So, me and my friends were doing a thing called a Model Duck intro. So, one of the users spelled out ML Model Duck and saying duck afterwards, and that made me think that they are saying duck twice. So, I've texted Model Duck Duck, but Brandy, also known as Dom's roleplay channel, told me to don't interrupt. But I lied to myself saying I wasn't even interrupting. But I said that same thing again, just with the SFI. But Lucy the Sky, aka Dom's roleplay channel, told me to stop it already. But I lied to myself again by saying I'm not doing anything wrong. Oh boy. Yeah, I was too much of a chatterbox. And I told a joke that I thought it was fun, but none of the others thought of. And it was telling a 9/11 joke. So, that incident was marked in February 22nd when me, Local Boy, and Marta began telling jokes. You know, like rib chips. But fun fact, this wasn't take place in Fiji Queen's chat. It was taking place in Local Boy's chat. So I told a joke, why is everybody afraid of 10? But Local Boy asked, I don't know, why is everybody afraid of 10? And I've told, because it was in the middle of 9/11. And I thought it was funny, but none of the others thought of it was funny. And Local Boy was obviously right. I indeed told that joke by accident. So, in the next day, I've got kicked out of Local Boy's chat, VD Queen's chat, and a random chat. And thanks to Ivan Cinemoff, I finally got back in PT Queen's chat. And I owe an apology by telling 9/11 joke and what I've done. But the same incident happened again when I mentioned Local Boy in the chat. And this story takes place when VT Queen and Local Boy did a breakup, but got a reunion later on. So I've joined back for the second time, and Dom tells me that he's sorry for kicking you out when he didn't see the mess I wrote. Sorry for mentioning him. But I've done another thing that was meant to be fun, and that was telling a homophobic joke. So, I was so bored, and no one was chatting, so I just told a homophobic joke and with a Christian guy saying, read the Bible, but I said, how many times I tell you this, everyone allowed to be gay, but the Christian guys say that everyone being gay is wrong, and me kicking out the Christian guy. But SBG, SBG, did a ahem and told me that we are not allowed to tell homophobic jokes. But because of my idiocy, I've told SBG that it's a freedom of speech. I should have said something like, "I'm sorry, I'll never do it again." But no, those words came out of my head, and I decided to reply to him anyways. But TCS fan told me to stop, but I replied, "What did I do?" And then my friends kicked me out of the VT Queen chat the third time. I was super mad. So I made a video called "I'm done with Google Chat." And after that, I've deleted the Google Chat app. And so I moved to Discord so I can hang out with my new friends like that grandmate guy I forgot the name of, and that Pepsi dude. Yeah. And not to mention, Caden did a serious post about me, how I can't control my anger issues, and CCM friends and did the same thing too, but just cut ties with me, cause I can't be trusted anymore. It's all because I tell that homophobic joke. And then Jeffrey Fan told me to shut up and called me a bully. On my last video, I'm done with Google Chat. So, Fiti Queen, Dom, CC, SBJ, and Caden. If you're watching this, I try to be nice to you, and I tried many ways to tell you that the homophobic jokes I thought that was meant to be fun of, but you're supposed to be my friend! Every day, Fiti Queen, Dom, and Kaden, you not turn your backs on me and talk shit about me. We gotta talk this out, but instead, you guys can betray me like that, even though I've been through. Sure, I did a lot of drama back in the past, but I've been trying my best to get friends. I went from a lonely person who got bullied by that one kid named Alfie who kept telling me to sing and laughing at me to a depressed man who got kicked out of Fiti Queen 3 times. Are you kidding me right now? I just want somebody to hang out with. Even after all I did, you cut time with me too? Well, you should be, cause I just want 2025 to be a better year than 2024, cause we had major problems in 2024, such as AI taking over the world, especially skipping toilets, which I hate the most. And what you said to me, Jeffrey Fan 2000, made you nothing but a big fat jerk! Thank you. Hope you understand. Everyone, sorry about my third rage. I got too angry. 2025 is becoming a freaking disaster.